about the orchestration? What were some of the things I was experimenting with? Anybody notice?
Levels of sound.
Yeah. What about in terms of timbres?
Well, not having everybody at once, exploring just a couple of voices
Yeah.
together at a time.
So one of the decisions I made was metal. Do you remember when I did metal? I had him playing, and him playing. I had metal. Then what I did is I got rid of these guys slowly, brought you guys and me in, wood. Wood, metal.
Yeah.
There was a difference in that sound, right? Another thing, yeah. She has an instrument that goes, so it's not distinct. You have one that goes, bing, right?
Yeah.
Shannon's instrument's fuzzy. It's things and it's got the nice metal, but it's fuzzy. You can't get a really sharp rhythm. He can't get a really sharp rhythm unless he put accents in, which he was doing sometimes. He'd get a little accent pulling back and an accent pulling back. So playing these guys off of each other, I got a nice muddy sound where the rhythms weren't as distinct. And then what I did is I pulled Danny in. You get a cat and cat, or I came in with my wood. Right? So what I was doing is thinking in terms of orchestration. And I was trying to give you examples of all the good things I'd like to see when you were doing the rhythm jam, okay? Now, I'm going to back out of this. You guys face each other. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the beats, and you guys are going to jam. And I want you to do just kind of what we just did. Have some fun. You have your bells and you have your claves. You put one of them under your legs. You can actually switch between them if you've got the ability to do that. We actually have two different kinds of instruments you can use. And I'm just going to be the beat master. You guys are going to self-direct, okay? So take some of my advice. If it just goes down to one person, hey, let that person go. You know, let them go. It's all right. If you all start playing and you want a couple of you drop off, that's fine. But having no more than two people playing at a time gets to be a nice duet. And that sounds good. Okay? So you ready?
Nobody's directing, we're all
No, you're self-directing. iMessages, you're looking at each other, you're jamming, and all I'm going to do is give you the beat, and then I'm going to stop playing, and you guys will have to decide what to come to an end. You ready? You're my premier orchestra. Having all those clever rhythms you wrote earlier, now I'm expecting big things from you.
One question, do we have to always conform to those patterns, or you can...
Anything you want. Good thing, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, No chuckle button. Nice fadeaway at the end. Okay, well, what happened?
Well, I was trying to work with her at the beginning, and then I was ignoring these guys, and I was really focusing on Barbara and trying to jam with her.
Right.
Then I picked it, and these guys I noticed were trying to click into with me, I felt, at some point. I think there's some metal thing going on here.
I think you had some rhythm problems in the beginning. You guys weren't agreeing on what the pulse was. What happened was, a couple of you
Faded on the pulse.
came in with your own thing, and it wasn't quite with it. So you were having a hard time just getting on the same beat, I think, at first. But then you did. What happened? There was a lot of chuckle fucking in the beginning because you all realized how fucked up it was, right? Then in the middle, what happened? It started to come together. And surprisingly enough, it's when Barbara came back in, and everybody said, okay, let's listen to her. Even though she came in on a slightly different beat, she was definitive enough about it and insisted upon it, and you all got into it. You know what happened? Then it started cooking again. So it's all about just, it doesn't matter who's got the beat, as long as you all agree playing off of the same beat. So, okay, then what happened?
I just noticed when I ducked out that these two guys had something cool going when Danny was using the chair and
Yeah, Danny was exploring his instrument, which is a good thing. He wasn't just, he stayed confined to the bell. Just because it looks like a bell, sounds like a bell, and quacks like a bell, doesn't mean you have to play it like a bell. Okay? Shannon also was using two instruments at once. So we had the fuzzy thing on one side and the bones thing on the other side, right? Okay, what else?
I think a lot of us dropped out.
Yeah, you did allow people to drop out. That was a nice thing. And you allowed, so some people only played a big thing for a while and came back in. And then what about dynamics?
We were pretty respectful.
Yeah, I think you were respectful to the point where you didn't get many.
yeah, well, we got soft well.
You got soft well and you got medium well, but you seem to have a hard time getting
I think I
loud
started playing Alligator.
and groovy and raucous. A little loud and groovy.
Subdued.
None of the heavy metal rock and rollers are here. Okay, so that's it. We're going to call it a night.